Hi, this is Roy Ryer from SEO Training SW.com and the SEO Roadmap with this week's SEO tip of the week, the Google Penguin. It's all about the brand. To Google today, post-Penguin, brand is critically important. And one of the reasons I'm doing this video today was a phone call that I received on Sunday at my home. The gentleman on the phone has a website that focuses on selling Halloween costumes. And he was basically in a panic, saying, Roy, my website has disappeared. I don't know where it's at. I can't find it anywhere. He's telling me his website was 100% white hat. He's telling me he never bought links, never used the services of these black hat SEOs or outsourced his work. In fact, everything was done here in the U.S. He was using one of the top SEO agencies in the country. And he was really, really tired of just forking out money to other SEO agencies and other SEO consultants because he wasn't getting any results. And here's Halloween just like weeks away, and he needed to get his company rebuilt. So he asked me, Roy, what can you offer me that's different? How can we get our site back to the top? Well, I started out, I said, look, number one is you got to ignore a lot of this Google Penguin bullshit that's out there. Google Penguin is a lot more than having crappy links on your website. First place we need to start is fixing your website. Google Penguin's 35% of its focus is on your website, and the focus is on three specific factors. After we get that fixed, then we worry about your SEO, off-site SEO factors. These are some of the things we've learned. We've worked with a number of clients post-Penguin and getting their sites re-resurrected, so Google likes them. And these are some of the things we've learned. Basically, the old school method of SEO, just building links, just does not work anymore, man. And content is no longer king. Engagement is king. This is what you need to focus on. And your on-site SEO plays a very, very important factor in today's online marketing. And Penguin, main focus is who is linking to you and why they are linking to you. And Eric Smith, back in 2008, he spoke at an advertising conference. And this is basically a quote that he said. He said, the internet is a cesspool where false information thrives. Brands are a way to rise above this cesspool. So what is a brand? A brand is a name, a term, a design, a symbol, any other feature that identifies your goods or services being distinct from your competitors. So let's talk first about social branding signals. What are some of the social branding signals you can use? YouTube, Google+, Facebook, Twitter. There's a lot of social branding skills that you guys can focus on. And this is not really the focus of today's presentation, but this is something you guys need to look at and think about your branded links. And we'll explain exactly what a branded link is as we're moving on. But one of your focuses have to be social moving forward. Next thing we're going to talk about, and this is what the focus today of today's presentation is all about, branded links. What is a branded link? A branded link is the name of your company on another website or even your website linking to your site. The URL of your company linking to your website. And what's really cool about this right now is that exact domain names with a search phrase really, really rock. I'm still amazed that, a lot of people say, well, I can't find these valuable domain names. We've worked with a number of clients over the last few weeks, or the last few months, I should say. And we're just really surprised that, for their search term, that their long tail search term for their particular niche, there were still valuable domain names out there. Now, I'm not saying that you guys have to go out and create a brand new website. What I am, one thing I want you to think about is, so many companies today, put all their eggs in one basket. They sell Halloween costumes, so they have one website. And that website gets trashed by Google. When I was in internet marketing, we're selling radar detectors where I came up with my moniker Radar Roy. We had 45 other websites. And I wasn't afraid of one site getting burned because if one site did get burnt, I had 43 in backup that I could get up there and move fast, and I wouldn't be panicked. All right. So think about this. There's still a lot of domain names out there that are available, I'm sure, for particular search phrases. Go out, do some work, find them, get them, build up some websites that can stand on their own. That's really important. Now let's talk about some of these SEO factors. You no longer want to stand out from the crowd, guys. You want to look natural. And one question you have to ask yourself moving forward on a new website, or even doing anything on your old website, trying to get it rebuilt up in Penguin, is ask yourself, would a typical website owner do this on their site? Here are a few points or suggestions what to avoid in Penguin. The algorithm looks at the average optimization for your niche. Stay within this range. Every niche is different. You need to do some competitive analysis on your top competitors in your niche to see what they're doing, what's working, and then just duplicate that. You don't want to stand out. You don't want your website to look over-optimized or unnatural. But again, you don't want to under-optimize your website either, because that doesn't work real well. Now let's talk about this gentleman's website who called me on Sunday at home. Again, he was in a panic. Previous to April 24th, he was on the first page of Google doing very well for the keyword phrase Halloween costumes. Also, his long tail keyword phrases, he was doing very well for specific Halloween costumes, people would search for. Like, Yogi Bear or whatever, he was ranking very well. And they had a very, very profitable and thriving business. Well, April 24th came along, and his rankings dropped significantly for his main money keyword, Halloween costumes. In fact, we had problems even finding him when we started looking for him. And listings for his long tail keywords were also down. This gentleman was in a panic. So, we went over some of the things that we would recommend him doing to fix his on-page SEO. Again, this is where you guys need to start, and we're not going to go into much detail in this video about this, but we are going to talk about some of the off-page stuff here in this video. So where we start in off-page optimization is we do a backlink study, and we look to see what type of backlinks are coming to you, to the website. And in this particular website, he had 73% of his incoming links were using his target keyword phrase, Halloween costumes. 8% are generic. Generic would be keywords like click here, more information. And the brand was the name of his company. I'm not at liberty to say what the name of his company is in this video, but he only had 19% of the incoming links focusing on his brand. Now, previous to April 24th, this was a good profile. Because we're all taught, we would teach you, hey, need to get backlinks for your keyword phrase. This is what you need to focus on, not no more. So we look at the competitors. Again, we want to do competitive analysis. And the number one website ranking today for Halloween costumes is a website called Spirit Halloween. And we look at their backlink profile. Now, we see the reduction. We go from 74% of target keyword phrases down to 47% of target keyword phrases. So you can see the reduction. Now, this is what's really something that I want to say this is almost an anomaly, that 41% of the keywords coming in to this particular website are generic. So 41% of the backlinks are click here, more information, really nothing to identify the website, the services, the keyword, or even the brand. So this is surprising. 12% of the incoming links had something to do with the brand. Now let's go to the number 2 website. And the number 2 website ranking today in Google for the term Halloween costumes is a website called wholesalehalloweencostumes.com. 44% of the incoming links are for the brand. 36% are generic links, and only 20% are for the target keyword phrase Halloween costumes. Number 3, buycostumes.com. 59% for the brand, 35% for the target, 6% for the generic keyword phrases. All right. And lastly, number 4, buycostumes.com. 59% for the brand, 35% for the target, and 6% generic. Now, guys, I know you're watching this video right now and you say, Roy, okay, tell me, What percentage should I have for my niche? I don't know. It's again all niche specific. You need to look at your competitors, find out what your competitors are doing. Do what we did in bringing down your number one, number two, number three, number four. Take all 10 top ranking pages in Google and find out exactly what the ratio is. But typically we find that about 40 to 60% seems to be the current sweet spot. And I have current bolded because that works today. I don't know what it's going to be tomorrow. I don't know what's going to be next week. Right? But today it seems to be between 40 and 60%. What you need to do is test and document. So if you do get your website, when you do get your website back up there, if something changes, again, look at the competitors, see what's different. You could go back to your documents, your spreadsheets, and find out what you had and now what you need to do. So test and document. So where do you start? Again, first place you guys want to start is cleaning up your own website. Clean up your HTML errors. Remove over-optimization issues on your website first. And do something we call a red pen test. Optimize your meta tags. And we go into a lot more detail in our Penguin Workshop video. Really, there's only 3 things you guys need to focus on. And we explain that in a lot more detail in our Penguin Workshop video. Next, we need to fix our off-site issues. You have 2 choices. You either dilute or remove. Removing bad incoming links is very, very time consuming. First off, again, you got to list out all the websites that link to your website. Then you got to pick up the phone or send an email to them saying, hey, you got this link. It says Halloween costumes. Could you please remove it, or can you change it to my company name? Do something. Get rid of it. You're going to spend a whole lot of time. There's an easier way, guys. And that's diluting your incoming links with good, high-quality branded links within your niche, and it's a lot more easier. I hope you're enjoying this video, and if you want more information on how to get your website resurrected or how to build a new website post-Penguin, we have a full video training program for you. It's 10 videos, over 3 hours of video. We talk about on-site SEO factors, off-site SEO factors, how to recover post-Penguin if your website got slapped down, competitive analysis, tools for recovery, and closing comments. And we're offering a special. By watching this video, you can save 50%. We sell this video on our website for $97. It's not really expensive, guys. Just think about it. Over 3 hours of video, high definition video. You get it on a USB drive. We mail it to you. But if you want to save 50%, just type in the discount code Penguin Video when you order. Now you could go to our website, SEOtrainingsW.com, go to the SEO Training to Go section, find our Penguin Video, and make the order, put that in there. Hey guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any comments or questions about Penguin or anything about SEO in general, please email me direct. My personal email address is roy@SEOtrainingsW.com. Also, if you like this video, please do me one favor. Please share it with your friends and family on Facebook, on Twitter, or give us a thumbs up if you're watching this on YouTube. Guys, thank you for watching. You have a great day. This is Roy Ryer from SEOtrainingsW.com. Bye-bye.